First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am a Princess Mariam Amor Torres Mastura from the Royal House of Maguindanao and the Royal Maharlika, and I am the founder and president of We Care for Humanity. It's a non-profit organization based in the United States. And I came here to Poland due to the invitation of our partner, the Liszewska Bowen Foundation. They invited me to come and primarily to see the situation of the Ukrainian refugees and as well as the Afghan women, Afghan refugees. My organization advocates heavily the human rights and women empowerment, and also we promote education, health and wellness, and green environment. But our joint collaboration with the Liszewska Bowen Foundation for this trip of mine is for humanitarian outreach. First of all, I am very impressed and grateful to the Liszewska Foundation. Sorry. Because it is a wonderful condition that you give here for the refugees. I've checked the rooms, the living condition, the kitchen, the laundry room. Everything is organized, and it gives a sense of human dignity, you know, for every refugee that lives here. I've been around. I'm known as the traveling princess. I know what is not okay and what is okay. So I thank the Liszewska Foundation for giving this people a wonderful living condition. You're doing such a great job. But also at the same time, I feel I'm happy for the refugees who are staying here. But overall, I have this very sad feeling for them. I sympathize with them because of what happened to them. They don't deserve what they are experiencing right now. These are human beings. I've interviewed one of them who used to be a businesswoman. Now she's working as a housekeeper in a hotel. It's very, very sad. Number one, in this first visit, I aim to spread awareness that there are refugees, Ukrainian refugees here in Poland, and they need support. My organization role, having different branches all over the world, we call for a cause all the time. We have our supporters, the dignitaries, we have connection internationally that we could ask them to support and help our causes here in Poland. So that's number one. And then we have my partnership with the Liszewska Bowen Foundation, and we are already kind of planning what kind of projects we will implement so that we could help more these refugees. So last night we had a dialogue with Afghanistan women, and number one they need is to develop their skills in language. They need to learn how to speak the language, because this is their new home now. They're not going back anytime soon in Afghanistan. So we need to help them, support them on that matter. And once they learn the language, it would be easier for them to get a job and move on with their lives. And of course, the economic status as well. We need to help them how to get jobs or start up businesses. And so the aim for us right now, we're thinking of a big event that will cater to the Afghanistan women and showcase their talents, their skills, and meet potential donors for them. And also help not only the people, Afghanistan women here, but the women, children that are left behind in Afghanistan. The founder of We Care for Humanity, I took the role of as founder and president of the organization, which aims to spread universal humanitarianism, promote peace and wellness and education. So I intend to fulfill that. And apart from that, I myself, being a product of the Philippines, you know, as you all know, Philippines is now an emerging tiger. It's doing well. However, we are considered also, you know, a developing country. So we did not experience the progress, richness, and wealth of the developed countries. So, and growing up, I've seen a lot of poor people. So it is a mission of mine to help. I do not wish anything else for myself. I just want to do more for people. I think it is my obligation to spread compassion and kindness to other people.
Tried some cakes and tea. A number of these cakes were produced here or made here by some of the residents. How do you feel about this? How did they taste? What is your overall impression of the way that they welcomed you?
Excellent. They're amazing. Like I said, back in Asia before, we don't have ovens. We don't really bake cakes. We have to buy them. And for us, it's luxury to taste sumptuous cake. But for Ukrainians and Polish, it's very easy for them. I think they're expert on that. So for me to taste authentic Ukrainian cake is wonderful. Excellent. So the main royal house I represent is the Royal House of Maguindanao. Maguindanao is a huge place in the Philippines. It's situated in Mindanao. Mindanao is one of the 3 states of the Philippines, and Maguindanao is another big community of Muslim people, and we have sultanates in Maguindanao. In Mindanao, from the very beginning of time, the Philippines was a sultanate. So we have sultan, who is considered a king. We have bae, who are considered, or bailabi, meaning queens. And that place is still a sultanate. Maharlika used to be the name of the Philippines. So now, aside from being the princess of Maguindanao, we also have, we have this Maharlika. The thing, we have an event December 12. It's the revival of the Maharlika. The Maharlika is the Royal Philippines. So when we revive the Royal Philippines, now we also confer who is the Sultana, Paramount Sultana, who is me and my sister Isashi Mastura. We are the Paramount Sultanas and Paramount Sultans of the Maharlika. So the principality is Maguindanao. It's the actual place. Maharlika, it means the whole nation, the whole Royal Philippines.
I have one more final question for the press, yes. Your Royal Highness. If you could give a message to the Polish people and then a second message to the Ukrainian people, what would it be?
Yes. Well, you know, when I arrived here in Poland, I was in that 2-3 days of touring, visiting different organizations and foundations. I have found that Polish people are naturally kind and giving. For you to embrace this Ukrainian people who lost their homes, and you did it instantly without asking anything in return. I justified that Polish people are really kind people, and you're helping them, like I said before, not because they are your neighbors or you have no choice, but because they are human beings and you feel that they are your family. And for the Ukrainian people, I know deep in your heart you are very grateful to the Polish people because they're helping you and they're giving you home and they're embracing you. And I think that it is only right that you return their kindness by trying to accept or embrace to be helped. Meaning if they're helping you, teaching you, the language of a Polish language, try to learn. Do not resist. Do not refuse, because they are only helping you and thinking about you. And at the same time, to the Ukrainian people, keep your dignity, keep your spirit. This is a huge obstacle in life. It happens to everybody. So many people in the world suffered, lost their lives as well, lost their homes because of earthquake, of any tragedy. You know how many times my country, Philippines, being struck of natural calamity? At least 5 times a year. And some people will be struck, will be damaged 2 or 3 times a year. We have floods, we have earthquakes, we have tornadoes, name it. So we are still considered lucky. And I know for you being the one experiencing this tragedy, for you nothing is worse than this. True, but life has to go on, and you keep your spirit for the sake of yourself, your children, your family. Fight. Fight for your lives. Continue, move on, and think that this is your life now. So leave everything behind for now. Have that positive spirit and attitude that I did something in my life before, I was successful, I can do this again. Like that lady over there, she was a businesswoman in Ukraine. So now, so what if you're starting as a cleaner? After a few more months learning the language, you can start over again. And you will become even more successful, because now you have the knowledge, you have the experience, and you can beat anything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.